Welcome back. We continue with our International Nelson Mandela Day celebrations. As part of that, the Nelson Mandela Museum in the Eastern Cape will honour the struggle stalwart and former President Nelson Mandela by renovating the church building where he and former wife Winnie Madikizela Mandela got married. Now, the event will be taking place at the Luduke village in Mbizana. They also refurbish local ECDC and also donate tables, chairs, as well as books. This event will be preceded by a 5-kilometer walk at 7 in the morning. So on that note, let's go back to our reporter Fundiswa Mhlekude. Fundiswa, good morning once again. Earlier on, you were painting the picture for us. Perhaps you could speak to some of the people or let us know what the people on the ground are saying in terms of Utata's legacy and why they've come out to support this initiative in particular.
Thank you very much. The walk is about to begin now. The athletes have begun to gather on the road that leads to Ludeke village, where everything will stop. But we do have now ordinary citizens who are so excited to be taking part in this walk this morning, who are saying that Mandela Day means a lot to them. Here is one of them. Ma, enkosi ngexesha lakho, ithetha ukuthini Mandela Day kuwe?
Yo ndiyayibulela kakhulu olusuku ndiyabulela bantu benkosi kangoba ndonwabile singabantu balapha sizohamba ngenyawo sofika eLudeke ngenyawo ndonwabile yenje utshintsho olukhulu nje kwinto kaMandela siyavuya kakhulu kangoba nabantwana bethu nje bebefundile kodwa sifuna imisebenzi ngalo basebenze kangoba sizocela noba nje sibadala ikota mayike iqale ku55 years because kuyafiwa madoda asisebenza abantwana abasebenza kho imisebenzi siyabulela kakhulu.
Okay, ma, thank you so much. What does Nelson Mandela Day mean to you?
Nelson Mandela Days mean a lot for me because he fought for our freedom, and this day is a big significance to our South Africa. In Jengoba, we see development, we see now graduates are getting jobs as Mandela fought for this, and we are honored and grateful that this is taking place here.
Thank you so much. The first resident was saying that they are so excited, but she wants the elderly grant to start at 55 because of the short life expectancy. She's saying that she's excited. They also want their children to get jobs, even though the second resident is saying that they are excited because they see development and graduates are getting jobs. So she's saying what is different from what the first resident was saying. But we do have the CEO of Nelson Mandela Museum, Dr. Vuyani Boy, who will be telling us more about what will be happening today. Dr. Boy, let's first start with the declaration that the Ludeke Methodist Church will be declared a heritage site. Was it officially declared?
Yes, it was officially declared, and above that there is a process which is within an authority called the Eastern Cape Province Heritage Resources Agency. So that process, it's a long process itself because it's got issues of consultation, the consultation of community, the participation of community, the mutual understanding between the state and that Methodist Church leadership. So that process is not a process that has been dumped, It is a process that our government is looking at to ensure that the place is properly protected, properly preserved, because there's a lot that comes with the declaration of any heritage site. There's a lot, for instance, what about the conservation of the place after declaration? Who's going to manage the place after the conservation? And who's going to do all those things which are more about the preservation and the promotion of that church other than call it the members of the church.
So why did you decide to celebrate Mandela Day here in Mbizana today?
It is so important to make sure that we celebrate this day here. In Mbizana, it is the hometown of Mama Winnie Mandela. Remember that Mama Winnie Mandela was the wife of Ubao Nelson Mandela. So it is so important for us to come here. And not only that, but Mbizana is the hometown of Oliver Tambo. So it is so important in terms of Nelson Mandela's legacy, important in terms of Mama Winnie Mandela's legacy and Oliver Tambo. So that is why we are here. We are here as Nelson Mandela Museum to say Mandela, the values of Mandela, the principles of Mandela, principles about justice, fairness, freedom, reconciliation, open opportunities for all people are still there. And we are here to share exactly those call it values and principles with people of Bizan, in particular, people of Luteke and Mbongweni, where Mama Winnie Mandela, was born.
And you are also going to be doing a soup kitchen at Luteke village, and you will also be donating chairs to a local ECD center there. How did you identify the ECD center?
Well, before we started all this, we said, let us look for all the footprints of Nelson Mandela. And we decided to say that if we identify any place that is associated with the life and times of Nelson Mandela, and still it's a poor place, what is it that we do? What is it that Nelson Mandela would have done, looking at that place? And then we said, no, let us identify a crèche, call it the Early Childhood Development Center. And we've done that together with the church. We've done that together with the community there, community members. So that process, it was involving people from the ground of Luteke, the leadership of the church, the Methodist Church. It was involving everyone. That is how we have, it's not like we have imposed ourselves.
Okay, thank you very much. The CEO of the Nelson Mandela Museum, Dr. Vuyani Boy, elaborating what the logistics of the day are. And he's saying that the church itself has been officially declared the heritage site. Back to you in studio.
Thanks, Fundiswa. We'll continue to monitor as the day progresses. We're shining a spotlight on International Nelson Mandela Day.